Thursday, September 19th. Um, I finished a 14-mile run in a trail today. It was about just about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. Um, and the goal for this week is to get up to 90 miles. So we'll see. I feel a little tired, a little bit tight. But having said that, there's some of the basic movements I still have to do. Make sure my ankle, my knees, and my hips are in a good place and good position, so that way tomorrow I can get into the running again and not having any issues. So luckily tomorrow, Friday, I have 7 to 10 miles easy run, just to kind of flush off and then kind of get ready for the weekends, because the weekend's going to be more or less about 40 miles of a run, so gotta get ready for it. Right, so what I'm going to do first is like just the basic movements of my ankle, knees, and hip. So I'm going to put my right foot forward and then keeping my hip squared. I'm going to drive my knee from my heel to my second toe and lean forward a little bit, feel my calf, and then rock back in. So it's going to do like a 6 to 8 times. It's kind of a loading and making sure that I don't collapse my arch as I do this. I can feel a little bit of a twinge on my left knee. Nothing crazy. When I flex it, I can feel a little bit. So I just need to make sure my thigh, my quadricep muscle is engaged and strong, so that way I can continue pounding the weight down and not feel like my knee is kind of pushing on my bone a little bit. Okay, so that's the first part. Second is I will do the same action but rotate my body a little bit. So what's that basically mean is I'm going to drive my knee forward towards my first and second toe, and then slowly reach my left hand towards the outer part of my knee, loading in, and then try to keep my knee forward. I'm going to rotate my body to the other side. After that, I'll get into my 2/3 of a squat and making sure my hip can load the weight comfortably. I'm checking my ability to flex my hip and flexing my knees. My left hip feels tiny bit tighter, but I can go through this. I know this is just a tightness, so I want to make sure that I'm not irritating or grinding on that joint. And then I'm going to go to my step back lunges, and I'm going to rotate my rib cage. So basically just form of that Turkish get up. So stepping back, down, reaching your left hand down to reach my right hand up. After this, I'm going to get into my side plank, making sure my side body is stable and able to carry my body upright. So first I roll my heels, then I'm going to reach. I'll hold it just about like a 5 second or so. I'm going to start rocking my hip back and forth a little bit. And I'm going to make my hip to do that circular motion. This is something that I do quite often. Any given time I got a chance. Second part is a single-legged, again, just to make sure that my hamstring has that active length. So I'm going to carry, this is a 30-pound kettlebell, and basically I'm going to lean on my left toes, reaching my right leg back. Once I've done that, I'm gonna go to that goblet squat. So keeping my hands next to the chest, same 30-pound. And I'm going to split my leg a little bit, and my right hand reaches to my left. Switching side. And releasing this, I want to make sure my back muscles are somewhat comfortable. So reverse bird dog works really well post run. So opposite side. I'm gonna straighten my right leg, grab my left knee, hug them in, just kind of lift my heel up and down. Just a gentle, I don't want to go too hard on stretching here. Just kind of make sure that my joints are functional. Make my ankle to move, wiggle my toes. Roll my knee towards my right, turning my head to my left. Just kind of a breathe here, couple. Bringing both legs halfway up, interlacing my fingers. Let's make my ankle, knees, hip loose. It's kind of create this all different range of motion, so there's no restrictions on my hips and my ankles, my knees. I'm gonna grab the back of my knees. I'm gonna start to kick my heels. This actually is a good calf releasing. And I'm gonna release my hand and kick my heels on my bottom. Sway my knees. And grab my knees and then rock my body forward and back. And cross my leg and come up standing. All right, that's kind of just the general senses of making sure that I'm staying loose, relaxed, and comfortable. So that way tomorrow, when I have to go back to running, it's not like I'm already stiff and tight from today. So it's just kind of a way to relax it. Give it a try, see if that works for you as well. And talk to you soon.